Alright, I'm back with part 2 of our British Empire series, and if you watched part 1, you know what's about to happen. We finished off with declaring war on the French. Last time we found ourselves in a war with the Spanish, and we only fought a single battle, and in that battle, hundreds died. It was a complete massacre. I fear it's going to be a repeat with the French where hundreds more are going to die, maybe even thousands. It is going to be a brutal war, but we have to expand the British Empire. Britain isn't enough. We must take down our two biggest rivals and conquer Europe. This does mean, however, last time we spent forever hunting these sea raiders, and sadly, we're going to have to leave them for now. You survive another day, my friend. You survive another day. For I vow to return, and I will find your hideout. But until then, we're going to meet up with the other generals and officers, and we're going to join the British in the war against the French. We do have an army here, but they're planning on gathering near London, so by the time I get to Dublin, they're probably already going to cross into Wales, so we'll have to catch up. So we have just arrived in Wales. As I said, we're trailing behind the army, so they had already sailed over. I think what we're going to do is we're going to recruit some additional troops. There is a pikeman, and I don't really want a pikeman. I don't think they're going to be beneficial right now, especially only having a single pikeman. We need an army of nothing but rifles. I want every single man with a gun in his hand. We're going to buy some food before we set out on our journey. We're not going to make the same mistake as last time and starve the men. It's always a little awkward when you forget to feed them. Although that being said, we've also discovered a musket. This time it's a flintlock one instead of a matchlock. It's heavier than our current one, but it is quicker and more accurate. And to be honest with you, it's not that expensive. So I think we're actually going to buy it. It'll come in handy. It'll help us fire more rounds per battle. And now we're just going to have to catch up with the army as quick as we can. We have managed to catch up with the general. We have now joined the army. And the good thing about joining before they left the UK is that we get free transport into France. We don't have to pay for boat travel. And it looks like we're besieging a castle already. So unlike the previous battle we did against the Spanish, we actually outnumber these ones 6-1. But I mean, is it going to be a lot of bodies everywhere? Are we just going to storm the castle? I'm not entirely sure. They have one catapult, but to be honest, I think it was the grenades. I think that was what was causing the most issues. Unless it was the catapults. I could be wrong. I guess we're just going to find out. Forward, soldiers, for king and country! Oof. Well, we got a couple casualties already. I see a couple of the Gwaggle's finest around the place. Alright, soldiers, Calais falls. Oh, I just shot Thomas in the head. Okay, something tells me a troop called Thomas is not just a random troop and he was a general. Oh, lads. Can you do me a favor, pal, and drag him to safety for us? That's unfortunate. Oh, of course, in the first battle of the day, I put a lead bullet in a general's head. And my accuracy is terrible. We're suffering heavy casualties. Overall, this has been a bit of a disaster of a battle. Alright, there we go. Down with the French, men. I repeat, down with the French. You've taken down another one. Do we have any siege equipment other than this ram? Do we have any towers? I don't think we do. Okay. That's kind of scary when you see a catapult firing at you. Just keep firing, men! We're going to push forward with the ram. I mean, if I get shot, that's pretty unfortunate. There's about 200 of us here. So I will be a little annoyed if I'm the... Whoa! Okay. Just keep marching forwards, men. It's the grenades or something. These Europeans have some sort of secret weapon. It's causing heavy casualties. But forwards! It's some kind of shrapnel shot or something, it looks like. I think I just shot a dead body. Forwards! Attack! Down with the gate! Oh! Oh no. What have they got? The French have a secret weapon in their hands. Trying to pull out the pistol, I think. Okay, maybe not. Well, there were about 200 of us pushing this battering ram. And now there's about 5. Where did it all go wrong? I just shot a man in the head and he's alive? Can someone clarify for me, if you were to be shot in the face by a flintlock pistol, what are your odds of survival? Are we talking maybe we'll just take your bottom jaw off but you'll live? Or is this game unrealistic? We are going to attempt to chop down the front gate. Good job I kept my sword, hey lads? Alright, actually... if I reload the musket, as soon as the gate falls, we will shoot a man, and we will... Oh, okay, I took a bit too long reloading, to be honest with you. And there's about 2 guys guarding the front gate. Oh, I see. There is the backup. Forwards! Did I just get friendly fired? I just got friendly fired, didn't I? The bottom left, friendly fire, shot in the leg. You son of a... All that trying to boost the morale of the men, leading the charge myself, and he shot me in the back. Well, it looks like we've won the battle, but you'll have to let me know. Right now, I'm currently just trying out first person. I haven't played first person in quite a while, but do you prefer to view the game in third or first? Whatever your preference, I'll do. It is time to choose our next objective. I don't know where we're going. We're sailing down the coast of France, so I don't know if we're going to hit all the coastal towns and castles. It looks like we are. That castle over there kind of looks cool, but I don't actually know what it is. It doesn't seem to be anything other than just for looks. And it is time to begin the second battle of this war. How many more casualties are we going to suffer this time? There's nearly 100 more defenders and we're about 400 less men. Ah, here we go again. Am I going to get shot in the back? I don't know. I guess we're going to have to find out. But today, the Chateau de Domfront falls. Apologies to any French people if I've pronounced that wrong. Although that also being said, we are currently invading you, so I don't think it matters. Alright, you know the drill at this point, lads. Gotta clear the old throat and... for king and country! Forwards! I don't think they were listening, lads. I tried. Clearly, I am not that important in the British Army yet. We are still a mercenary. I'm hoping after this war we can turn that around, maybe. But the way it's going, we're not really earning much renown from these fights. I'm getting like the bare minimum. We need to pull off some sort of success story where I single-handedly kill like 100 Frenchmen. I can't even see where my bullet is going, I'll be honest with you. This is a bit of a fail right now. I need to get a little closer. I don't know why there's a random woman on her own. Good old Susan leading the front lines. Good for you. You gonna get into cover, Sue? No? Alright. Does anyone actually know who she is? It's just a random woman called Susan on the battlefield in a dress, but she also has a pistol, so I'm not questioning it. Clearly she wants to be here. Hopefully we won't run into Thomas again. I don't know if he knows I was the one who put a bullet in his head. Maybe he's still recovering somewhere. One can hope he's actually still alive. Managed to take down a couple of Frenchmen so far. It's the casualties we're suffering. It's insane being an attacker in this mod. In Bannerlord, you could probably conquer the entire map with 1,000 soldiers, never having to replenish your ranks. But on this mod, you attack a castle with 1,000 men and you'll be lucky if like a quarter of you make it out alive. The ram is about to reach the front gate. I think we've gone ram again and ladders on the sides. I don't think we have any towers, which isn't great. But we work with what we've got, eh? Ooh, we got a little 2-for-1 there. Alright, forward, soldiers! Charge! The pistol is out! Bang! There goes another Frenchman! And they pushed the ladders over. This isn't ideal. I think we're just going to reload the pistol and maybe pull off another shot. Alright, you're getting a bullet in the head. Oh, never mind. One of the officers is charging head on. We're going to follow him up the ladder. I see a Frenchman with a bayonet just waiting for me now. Oh, never mind. There's a few more than one Frenchman waiting for me, that's for sure. Die! Every single one of you! Okay, that didn't quite go to plan. Can we get a cannonball up on the wall, please? The kill feed is entirely red right now. We have won the battle, but at the cost of 400 men. 17 of those were mine. Oh man, the death rate in this mod. So many dead, and for what? Just a single castle that we probably can't even defend. So far in this war, we have taken part in 2 battles, and if we take a look at the diplomacy tab, over 1,000 people have died already. We're coming up to 2,000 dead. This really isn't great. I said at the beginning we might experience hundreds of casualties like the Spanish battle, and possibly thousands, and it's looking likely that thousands are going to die by the end of this war. The only thing we have that is working in our favor right now is the fact that the French are at war with the Spanish. That distracts them as they're now fighting a war on 2 fronts. But is it really giving us the benefit? I don't really know, to be honest with you. We haven't seen any French armies yet, so that's a plus. Although our castle is being besieged, so maybe we're about to encounter one and we're about to have our first field battle. Or we're just going to sail back into Britain and run for our life. Fair enough. I can't question his decisions. I mean, we have been absolutely battered and bruised. For some reason, we're heading straight to Dublin. I don't entirely know why. I mean, personally, I think what we'll do is... Oh, actually, it just said a different job. Where are we going, my friend? And the army has been disbanded. Okay, we're going to do a quick recruitment run. I need to stock up on as many men as I can possibly get. We only have 15 soldiers remaining from the war. And then we're going to have to join another army and assist them any way that we can. We're going to have to pay for the ferry ourselves, and I hate doing this because it's usually stupidly expensive, and it's 700 odd gold. See what I mean? Compared to traveling from port to port. But we're going to join up with Henry's army. I don't know where Lord Henry is planning on going. Although we do have an army over here that's besieging somewhere. We also just lost the castle to the French. So whether we'll attempt to retake it, I'm not too sure. We'll see what Henry's up to. Okay, the French are now trying to retake one of their lost castles, and Henry is going to put a stop to that. Or should I say, attempt to put a stop to that. Actually, in terms of army sizes, it's not a very big one. Considering we were sieging castles with like 1,000 men, there's only 360 here. But this does mean, like I said, we're about to have our first real field battle. We fought looters, but nothing on this scale. Nothing with over 800 soldiers on the field. The French cavalry is already at our front lines. We're already suffering heavy casualties. What's going on? Where's the pikemen? Set up a pike wall. Impale the French. I won't lie, I kind of fear what's on the other side of this mound. Is there just going to be a French firing line, and are we all about to die? There is a French firing line, and I don't know if we're all about to die. We're throwing grenades. I don't think they're close enough for grenades, lads. But that might be the weapons that are causing mass destruction during sieges. Form a line, men! Form a line! The French are tightly compact. Throw the grenades. Now would be the perfect opportunity to blow them up. Oh, we have got grenades at the ready. They're listening to me. That's more like it, lads. Just start tossing grenades at the French. When in doubt, throw a good old grenade. Gunpowder warfare really is brutal, isn't it? We're attempting to cross the river, but we're really not getting anywhere. The pikemen are now forming a line. I don't know why. It's not as if you've got shields or anything that can protect you against their lead balls, lads. By the looks of things, even the field battles are brutal in this mod. We entered the field with about 460 men, I believe, something like that, or around about the 500 mark. And we're leaving the field with, well, 180 dead. Hold on a minute. Have we found a cheeky grenade on the floor? Don't mind if I do. I think we're just going to get rid of the pistol. With my new musket, the pistol is weaker and it's slower in terms of missile speed. I mean, it is faster. I think that speed refers to reload speed, so it is quicker to reload. But with the damage that the musket deals, I don't see the point in having it anymore. So we'll get rid of it and we'll try out some grenades maybe. Well, the 200 of us that managed to survive that battle is now on the retreat, or are we not? What is the plan, Lord Henry? Are we traveling deeper into French territory? Or are we going to run away? Personally, I'm leaning towards running away. I'm happy to call it quits after this, although that being said, the army has been disbanded anyway. Right now, the French are also at war with the Holy Roman Empire, so it's not going too well for them. Over 3,000 people have died in the war already, and if we were to make peace, we would receive 5,500 a day. It's looking likely that this war will end soon. I can't imagine it's going to go on for too much longer. We find ourselves on the front lines defending the Chateau de Domfront against the French. As long as no more reinforcements arrive, I think we can hold it along with the militia. I reckon me and the lads could keep out. Although actually, that being said, am I the general? Oh, I probably should have been building defenses this entire time. Oh, I forgot I'm the general of this battle. Oh, they might attack before we've had a chance to build anything. Oh, and they got reinforcements. Oh, man. How much worse can this get? And so it begins. The enemy have built a battering ram and they feel as though that's all they need. We are outnumbered pretty decently. I mean, they outnumber us near enough, like 3-1. So, that's not ideal. We don't have any reinforcements coming, which again, isn't ideal. We are an army of just militia, which again, is not ideal. But either way, we decided to put our life on the line for the British Empire. We swore a vow, and we swear to uphold our vow till the end. We must hold back the French for king and country. This is our opportunity to make a name for ourselves, to earn the renown that we've been longing for. Hand me the ballista, my friend. I will take command here. I've killed a German, just the one German. I just shot a Frenchman in the head for like 700 damage. We need to start getting some multi-kills, but it's just not happening. Maybe if I aim at the front lines, you know, the line of like 500 Frenchmen marching towards me. Maybe I can get a couple of multi-kills over here. These guys over here are firing at me, which I don't like. I would prefer not to be shot like that. There we go. Now we're getting some multis. I was just aiming too high. I suppose the goal with this ballista is just inflict as many casualties as we can and just hope for the best, really. If we can cripple the enemy morale so they retreat, that would be great. But whether we'll be able to pull it off or not, I'm not too sure. The enemy will start clumping closer together as they get to the bridge, and that might be our opportunity. But it does also mean that they're in firing range. And they're already tossing grenades at us. Hang on a minute. Grenades! Take one of these! You gotta reload the grenade. And another one! I forgot we had these bad boys from the last battle. I tell you what. We'll wait until they get near. We'll wait until they breach the front gate, and I'm gonna drop a grenade on their head. We need another man to cover that window. Come on, soldiers. We can't allow the French entry into our castle. Have they made it through the front gate yet? I'm not entirely sure. The walls are holding for now. And so it begins. Eat one of them. As long as I'm here with the grenades, the front gate will not fall. Where's the next batch? Here we go. That's it, lads. Group up nicely together. There's more. There's even more. Oh, nice rock, my friend. Alright, there goes our grenades. Can you replenish grenades off an arrow barrel? You cannot. Okay. The grenades are gone. I've used them to the best of my ability, and now we're just gonna have to go with the old-fashioned rock. I wonder how the ladders are holding. Can I throw a rock over here? The grenades would have been great for the ladders, actually, come to think about it. Oh, this isn't good. Alright, get out my castle! Go! Back! Back, I say! Oh, no. The French are inside. They have taken my castle. We're gonna have to fight till the last man. I will never surrender till the end. And that's the end, I guess. Well, we tried. We tried our best to defend our newly found land. But sadly, we did not succeed. I'm hoping with the amount of kills that we had. Hang on a minute, do I get no influence whatsoever? Do I get nothing for losing? You take down 75 men single-handedly, but no one remembers you because you lost. That just sums up history, eh? You know what they say, history is written by the victor. The British have arrived to reclaim the lost castle. We have just been freed, although I'm not too sure where we're gonna go. We have no choice really but to join the army. I mean, I'm in the middle of France, deep in enemy territory, all alone. So I think that's the play, to join the siege. I don't think we'll be taking down 75 of them like last time, but we're gonna try our best to take down as many as we can. The speed that we're running makes me concerned that we don't have any siege equipment and we're just running at the walls, and I think that is the case. There's 3 women here. Susan has brought backup. Oh man, this is going to be complete devastation. I know there's only 100 defenders, but why are we running at them with no equipment? I've got the grenades, but I don't know how helpful they're going to be from here. And when I got accuracy like that, I imagine not very. Oh, and we've been shot. Well, that was a quick battle. Well, we have managed to reclaim the castle at the cost of 260 soldiers, with a further 200 wounded, and I didn't really earn any of that renown I was hoping for. A whopping 0.3. The armies are once again on the move. I'm still pretty much nearly dead. We don't have any men. We don't have any food. We've got nothing. If we check the diplomacy tab, over 5,000 people have now died in this war. It's not ideal. We are still winning. Support for ending the war is slowly climbing. So like I said, it's probably not going to go on for too much longer. Well, what do you think we should do? Do we join the army and tag along and march deeper into France? Or do we cut our losses now, sail back into Britain and rebuild the biggest army that we can? But that is going to be it for part 2 of the series. And as always, a big thank you to the Gwaggles members for your continued support. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, see ya.